Hello everyone. Sixth video of this series, we are learning JavaScript by examples, and this series is for absolute beginners. So we are learning JavaScript. We are creating a very simple application. We are creating a commission calculator, a very simple application which takes 5 values and shows the total in this field. And in the last video we turned this field into a read-only field, so nothing can be typed in, but the look of this field is exactly the same as the other field. So we can improve it a bit further by changing this to disabled, and when you save it and refresh it, the field looks disabled. If you type in some numbers and press this button, the total shows as it should. So we want to further improve it. Notice if I just leave one of the fields blank and press this button, nothing shows up, and this is because this field is empty. There is no numeric value, and the browser cannot add up these numbers when there is no value in this field. We can fix that, we can improve it. In order to do that, we'll learn how to use if condition. What we want to do, we want to assign a value of 0 to any of these fields if the field is blank. So if condition, and I will say if, and this is the usual format of if condition, if, and then these two brackets and then a curly bracket. So within these two brackets, I'll target this variable, and I will say if mon is equal to empty string, mon is equal to 0. So what I am essentially saying, that notice there are two equal to signs here and there's only one sign here. Okay, so over here we are just comparing the value. If this variable has no value, then we are saying that assign the value of 0 to this variable. So over here we are comparing, we are checking what the value is, and over here we are assigning a value of 0. Only if the value is null, this value will be assigned to this variable. Okay, so if I save it now and refresh it and just leave this field blank and punch in some numbers and press click me, the total still shows up. We want to do the same thing for all of the fields. So I'll make 5 copies of it. I'll make 4 copies of it, and I will say TUE So what I have done essentially, I have taken all of these variables and I am asking the script to check if the value does not exist, change the value to 0, and I've done it for every single of these variables. So when the total commission is added here, and if there is no value, the value is taken as 0 and we can still see a total here. Let me try that. I'll save this and I will punch in some numbers here. I'll leave this field blank and I'll leave the next field also blank, and I'll click here and you can still see the total. So that's how you convert a null value or an undefined value or an empty string into a value. So I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you in the next lesson.